Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go here in Cincinnati. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back 1st downs.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Higgins sent in motion. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
2nd down, Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Third and 5.
Here we go.
To the left side, caught by Chase. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Burrow here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball fault.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one complete to Bateman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. Throwing, Nix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They send Sutton in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They send Sutton in motion. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll take it on in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On one, ready?
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Brown. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 6. Dulcich now brought in motion. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. To throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
One, right?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. A 1st down throw for Nix. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Nix. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A carry here for Brown. Room up the sideline to the 20. Down the sideline past the 45. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Nix now on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Going on, guys? On one, ready? Gun. Shot.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll take a shot with Mims. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. And the defense has it. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the give, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
On 1, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
On 1, ready?
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Second down, Burrow. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
11.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Here we go.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First down, it is Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his receiver, that's Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing, Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. High throw, but it's reeled in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give on the ground.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Here we go.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 41 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 1st and 10. You have a tight end motioning left here. They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Gun.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close.
On 1, ready?
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator.
Here we go.
Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Let's get set. 11 coming.
They'll run here with Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it.
Gun. Shot.
So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals.